Hello, everyone. We hope you had a good week. You know the deal by now. We're going to have some events that we need to announce. Firstly, the Archery Club will be participating in a Spring Outdoor Collegiate Invitational on Saturday, April 6th in the Mays Landing Pitney Gymnasium. Come support your local sports teams and see the Archery Club in action. Next, the Atlantic City campus is hosting a career fair on Monday, April 8th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The event will be hosted in the Atlantic City campus cafeteria. Atlantic Cape provides great opportunities to connect with local employers who will aid you in becoming the best professional version of yourself. If you are seeking seasonal, part-time, or full-time employment, this event is for you. Finally, on Monday, April 8th from 1:45 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. in the Walter Edge Theater on the Mays Landing campus, we are hosting a solar eclipse viewing party. There will be presentations about the solar eclipse from 1:45 to 2:30, a period to create your own eclipse viewer from 2:30 to 3, and an eclipse viewing party in the quad at 3 p.m. This event should be very exciting, so please join us if you're interested. That's all the events we have for this week. Please enjoy this episode with Circle K members Dylan and Julia. Thank you for joining us on the 7th episode, and stay tuned for more content. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 7th episode of the SGA podcast. Today I'm here with Circle K, Dylan, the president of Circle K, and I'm with Julia, the secretary. So I'll let you guys do a little introduction for yourselves. Come on.
My name is Dylan Caraballo. Like you said, I'm the president of Circle K. We are a community service club here at Atlantic Cape.
Hi, my name is Julia Kwal. I just became the secretary for Circle K. This is my first semester at the club, and I've already been really involved in it.
Awesome. So. Yeah, cool, guys. Nice to meet you both. So what is Circle K? Let's start with that.
So Circle K is a non-profit service organization. It's more a part of like a global organization.
Okay.
And it's not just campus-based, but it's more, there's Circle K's around the state, there's Circle K's around the country.
It's international.
Yes.
Or not international.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So we do a lot of community service. We do a lot of work here on campus with other clubs, but also we do a lot of off-campus work. We do work at the Funny Farm. We do work
Funny Farm? What's the Funny Farm?
The Funny Farm is like, it's another nonprofit.
Gotcha.
I don't know really like how to describe it best, but they're just a local service organization for animals, and people are allowed to go there and volunteer and work with the animals. So yeah, it's a really nice thing to get involved with.
That's noble. Almost. Yeah. So that's what. So this is not just exclusive to Atlantic Cape. Then this is with all the other a bunch of other colleges, right?
Yes.
And you guys all come together. Do you guys have like conventions or like different things where you come together, maybe discuss what Circle K is doing all around the different colleges, or like?
Yeah. So we just had DCon, which is our annual district convention. And basically all of the Circle K's around the state will get together, and it'll kind of just be like the yearly convention of what's happened and what events have taken place, and it's kind of just a way to wrap up the service year for us. And then they do international convention in the summer, where the Circle K's from around the world get together.
It's around the world. Okay, so it is international.
Yes.
It's from other countries too.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. Okay, so you guys are globally connected, big. So, okay, wow, interesting. So you guys are a big club, big group, big organization. What are you guys doing small scale then? Atlantic Cape, what do you guys, I know you guys said you go to the Funny Farm and stuff and try to, and like, volunteer locally, but like specifically what are you guys doing right now?
So right now, actually tomorrow, on Tuesday, we have a blessing bag party with the Psychology Club and the Black Student Alliance.
Oh, okay.
Basically what we're doing, we're working with Angels in Motion, and we're putting together bags. We're looking for donations like gallon Ziploc bags, and then we're looking for individually wrapped snacks, Pop-Tarts. I posted the flyer like on our Instagram, and we've been trying to promote it, but that's tomorrow, and we're meeting in the G Wing in the game room.
Cool.
So we're going to put those bags together, and then we're going to ship them off to Angels in Motion, and then they'll go
that's
out
good to be collaborating with the other clubs and locally too, because that's what I would like to see with the other clubs too, is more collaboration between the different groups and communities, because that's important for like getting people involved in the idea. And if you have a bunch of people like coming together like that and supporting one central cause, like you're gonna have more people from outside like come in and be like, hey, maybe this is cool. Maybe I should join Circle K or something, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool, man. That's nice that you're doing that with Psychology Club and you said Black Student Alliance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, cool, nice, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. So we got it out of the way. We know what's going on with Circle K a little more. Tell me about you guys personally. Like, I guess if you want to start, Dylan, you can just what more about yourself, man.
Okay. So this is my last semester at the college. I graduate in May,
Yeah.
but I am just a general studies major for now, and then when I transfer, I'm transferring to Rider, and I'm gonna go into business administration.
Me too.
So
Nice,
yeah,
cool,
I'm like,
nice.
I'm actually the same.
yeah,
I'm also
yeah.
in business administration. This is also my last
We're all in
semester,
business. That's
and
crazy,
I'm
yeah.
going to Stockton in the fall, and I will be joining the Circle K.
Hey,
there
that's
as well.
awesome.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, so I'm going to Rutgers in Brunswick. I'm trying to go into finance. Is there like a
Nice.
specific sector of business that you guys are trying to go into, or like?
I would like to try out management. I think
Yeah, that's
management.
I'll have a concentration.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are like
Yeah.
the same person.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think management fits me well.
Mm.
Yeah. I
So-
guess it's very centered on kind of directing people and being a leader, and I think a lot of people don't think about managing. They think, oh, you're being the boss, like you're telling people what to do. Like, no, bro, no, that's not the. Like, if you're trying to manage people, you got to be with them first off, and you got to be. I think if you're a manager, then you have to be able to do the same things that they can do, and you have to be
Right.
part of the group. Like, if
Right.
you're a manager for like an IT, a bunch of computer scientists or something, like you need to know a little bit of computer science, you know, because you can't just be like, okay, do this, you go do this. Like, it's not just that, right?
Right.
So yeah, so management specifically, what do you guys? Why do you want to go into management?
I feel like for me, because I've been back and forth with my career interests for so long now. Like, I came in originally, excuse me, wanting to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Completely shifted.
Yeah.
I not even near thinking about that
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So, but I feel like Circle K has kind of just shaped me into the person that I am, like as a leader.
Yeah.
And I know that I kind of want to be like at that table where decisions are made, and you know, I like
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
being in those situations and, you know, working with other people in that
Yeah.
capacity. So,
Yeah, understand. How about you, Julie?
I guess for me, I was actually originally an engineering major, and I quickly decided that was not for me.
It's hard.
No, yeah,
bro.
it is
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've been like a manager at my job for a few years now. So that is what kind of like geared me into that. But I just see myself actually having a career in it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, exactly.
that's important.
No,
Yeah.
you said you wanted to go into teaching at first. Like, I was thinking about that. I think teaching is a very noble and like very interesting place to get a career in, but like pay is really bad. You get 40 grand a year, maybe if you're lucky, and it's
Yeah.
like, dude, no way, I'm not going into teaching. Like, I can't. I don't know, if I have a kid or something, I have enough funds like already saved up where I can go like into, you know, just be casual with it and be like, hey kids, like I just want to teach you guys, like this is for you, not even for me. Like then
Right.
I would do it, but nah, bro.
Lots
nah.
of respect for teachers though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
respect,
I know.
dude. Because I've had some
a
great
hard
teachers
job.
over the years. Like, dude, my English. Shout out to my English teacher from 7th grade. What was her name? Shoot, I forget it. But she was really great, and she was like very passionate about English and stuff. And you get teachers like that who are so clearly like they want to help you. Like it makes a big difference in people's lives. So like even though we don't have anything to like do with teaching, I just mentioned that like casually. I just think it's like interesting that you know, you wanted to do that at first, you know, and yeah. So all right, let's go back to Circle K a little bit. Okay, so we have more about you guys. I want this to be more about the club, and I want it to be about what you guys do specifically. So you said it's a leadership role. So how is it a leadership role?
So, well, there's like, it's very structured, like how the organization is. It kind of develops you not only as a student, but it has you focus on trying to improve yourself as a person in the community, and helping others, while also kind of developing yourself as a leader, and kind of the organization pushes you to take that next step to be out of your comfort zone and to make those decisions that might be hard to make, and you know they want to try and better you as a person and as a leader, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. That's what SGA is a little bit too. We're very leadership based. I mean, we don't. So, what specifically then? Like, I guess because I know SGA, we like manage the clubs and you know funding, and we try to talk to the other clubs, like get them in a place where they can do the stuff they want to do. But like Circle K, what do they do specifically that is leadership? I guess.
So throughout the service year, because we have a service year, it ranges from April to think March, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So our service year is about to end, but another one is about to start.
Yeah.
So it's like beginning next month until next year, they'll do stuff like workshops and they'll do conferences during the year
Yeah.
where we'll meet and then we can kind of like intergroup with other people and meet people from other clubs and see what's working for their club, see what's working for our club.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like we have a lot of opportunities throughout the year to work with other people and kind
Yeah.
of see in those situations what we do.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it kind of, yeah.
Okay, so it's bringing people towards nonprofit, towards like bringing a greater community together and trying to do things that benefit just the world. Like
Yeah.
not even just
Yeah.
like Atlantic Cape or like a specific area, just the world in general. Like you're doing good things,
Yeah.
basically, right? Like
Yeah.
you guys can say that it's nonprofit, it's community based, and it is for the greater good, right? So
Yes.
yeah, that's interesting. So what are some other events that you guys have coming up now?
Well, that's the only one we have listed on campus groups.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
we're planning because we were supposed to focus on fundraising for the rest of the semester,
Yeah.
but now we've kind of shifted to service.
Yeah.
So we're looking at working with the Funny Farm again,
Yeah.
at least before the semester's over.
Yeah.
And then we wanted to see if we could do what's it called? I can't think of it.
That's okay.
The
I can't
Stockton
think of it.
Cleanup Day
Yes.
in
Oh,
Atlantic
yeah.
City.
That's coming up
I think
next
April
month.
27th.
Yeah,
Yeah.
next month,
Mhm.
at the end of next month.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to get people together for that.
Yeah,
but-
and you said that the term for Circle K is from April to March, right, or something?
Yeah, the new term starts on April 1st.
Yeah.
And I'm not exactly sure when the service year is over, but I think it's March 31st.
So do you have like elections for people to like become the president, for example? Like how does that work?
Yeah, so when I explain this to people, it's kind of complicated because the elections are on two different levels. Like here at the college, it's not very serious, but like in Circle K International, there's a structure to it and it's very serious. Like people
Yeah.
take it very seriously. So I would say for here, at least at the college, because the turnaround is so quick, we have members coming in and then we lose members. So it's kind of like whoever is interested in taking on that role, that's kind of how they're elected. But usually in Circle K International, like we have a district board that oversees the Circle Ks in the state. So the way they get elected is like they go through a nomination process and then they have caucus questions.
Caucus questions? What's that?
Yeah,
What's that?
like they're asked questions
Oh.
by the peanut gallery for a couple minutes.
What is caucus? I don't know. What
Caucusing
caucus
is like, it's just kind of like you're in the catbird seat and you're answering
catbird
questions.
seat?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what that is either.
The
bro.
catbird seat is just like you're up here and
Just
everybody's in
talking.
front of you.
Yeah, you're just okay. answering
That's
questions.
basically
I
all
get
it
you.
is.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's kind of similar to SGA actually, because we like for our board, like it's supposed to be elections, like you're supposed to have like multiple people against each other, but dude, nobody signs up, man. Like at the beginning, when I joined SGA, it was in August of last year probably, and all the positions were not filled. We had no positions filled, so I immediately went for president. I was like, I want to become the president, but Zakia got to it before me, so I decided to settle on vice president, right? But like people, nobody wants to like join these organizations anymore because we're not getting a lot of attention somehow. We don't have like enough promotion or something, and it's just like it seems a little bit like maybe interest in a lot of these clubs, especially in community colleges, kind of fallen off because we don't have like the real communities that these big colleges like Stockton or Rutgers do, where they have all the funding they want and they have all the people they want too. Like we have like 2,500 people.
And it doesn't help that like enrollment is just like going down. every
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
not enough
So
people to fill the spots.
that's something else that's like hard to deal with, because we want to like inspire inclusion here. Want to become like a bigger community and have more people and more like sense of like what we're doing, but like it's just hard to do when you don't have people who are willing to go there.
Right.
So like I think it's cool that Circle K tries to be that non-profit or greater, just provide like a good sense of I don't even like good willingness, right?
Mhm.
Like that's what
Yeah, we
it is.
try our best.
Yeah, you
We
try our best, exactly. Yeah.
with
So
what we've got.
yeah. So what personally got you guys like into Circle K now?
Well, Julia, do you want to go first?
I can go first. So, when it came to the college, I definitely like wanted to join a club to get involved, and I don't know. I just feel like Circle K, like it doesn't matter like your past experiences. It doesn't matter like what your major is or anything. Like you can just join. Like I think it's for everyone really.
Yeah.
So that is what like definitely got me into it. Yeah, and I've enjoyed my time so far.
Yeah.
And you only joined in January.
Yeah, I joined
So,
in January.
January.
Still
Yeah.
fairly new
Wow.
member,
No,
but
yeah,
like
I'm-
jumped
Yeah,
right
you said
on.
you just became the secretary, right, or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're kind of new to it. How about you?
I've been involved because there's different levels of it. They call it the Kiwanis family. So once you get out of college, like this is Circle K, you go into Kiwanis, and that's like you're in that until the end of life. But
Where's Kiwanis?
Kiwanis is just kind of like the same thing as Circle K, but you're at an adult level. Once you're out of school and you're not involved with school, you're
is it not even like in like school? Is it like a separate organization completely?
No, it's still involved because there's Action Club, which works with special needs kids, and then there's Builders Club, which is for middle schoolers.
Oh.
There's Key Club, which is for high schoolers.
I
and
did
then,
Key Club for a little bit.
Yeah,
I was
Key
in
Club
that.
is that same thing, just
Yeah.
at a high school level.
Is it? It's really all one organization together.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they call it the Kiwanis family.
Wow,
So,
really?
yeah. So I've been involved though since Builders Club,
Yeah.
since middle school.
Oh,
So
wow, yeah.
since the very beginning, and I can't even remember like why I joined. I think I just wanted a different club. I was in like 8 different clubs at the time.
Yeah.
So it was like, it was one of those things where I just needed a club that I could find that was permanent.
Yeah.
So I got involved with it right from the get-go, and I've been involved in Key Club.
Yeah.
And, here I am, and I
Shoot.
plan to continue.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, that's
yeah.
that's cool. I didn't know that Key Club. So I was in like Key Club, and I went to ACIT a little bit, which is like kind of the local high school from here.
Mhm.
And I was in Key Club for maybe like a year or something. Like I didn't, but I wasn't really too involved with it. But I did notice like we were making like cards for like nursing homes and
Mhm.
stuff. Like we were doing, like giving flowers away, or doing like toy drives and stuff. So like community based like stuff like that. I didn't even like know like so if you are in like Key Club in high school, will that like not transfer, but will it like give you the option and be like, yo, Circle K, like this is what you should be doing next kind of thing or something?
Well, it's a whole different organization,
Oh.
kind of like, because once you get out of high school, like none of that carries over because you're going to different schools and
Yeah.
you're working with completely different people at
Oh.
different levels.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
okay.
you basically kind of start over once you get into the
Oh.
new kind
Oh,
of
so did
level
I
of things.
Okay,
So, yeah, like once I got out of Key Club, I had to find my way into Circle K, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
I understand you.
which it's not hard, but it's just like you're kind of starting over and you got to work your way up again.
Yeah. So what are some past events that you guys have done at Circle K?
So in the fall, we did a Thanksgiving card event for nursing homes.
Yeah.
They went to the Brandel Estates nursing home in Linwood, I think. Yeah, they're
That's where
based
I
in
live. I
Linwood.
live in Linwood. That's
Yeah,
where I
they're
live.
based in Linwood.
Yeah.
So we did about 120 cards. And then we also did a personal care and sock drive. And that was most of the semester. I would say like the second half of the semester we focused on that. So, and we were just collecting a lot of personal care items and then socks. And then they all went to Sister Jean's place in Atlantic City.
Gotcha.
And we collected about 3 full boxes of stuff.
Damn, that's
like,
pretty good. That's pretty
yeah,
good. Wow.
about the size of this table.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
but those were our 2 main events that we planned because we spent a lot of time trying to figure out ideas because we lost a chunk of our members last year. So it was like we didn't have a lot to work with in the fall,
Yeah.
and a lot of our members are involved in like nursing and other programs that can't they can't make the commitment to come to the meetings.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, I
hard.
understand that, yeah.
So it was just kind of one of those semesters for us that was just it was a little rough.
A little tough. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we all have stuff like that. Especially at Atlantic Cape, like a lot of the clubs weren't as active. Honestly, this whole school wasn't like as active last fall semester.
Mhm.
Like I think there was a lot of like people who were, I don't even know what it was. Like why was that happening? There was no. It seems like for SGA, like we were managing all the clubs and stuff. Like but there was like no. There was events planned, but there wasn't like a whole lot of it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what was even going on during that time. Like I can hypothesize and stuff, but yeah, I guess that maybe that was a school wide thing. Maybe that wasn't even like exclusive to us. Or maybe it was even like nationwide or something.
Mhm.
Maybe college rates are just going down, and maybe kids don't want to go to school anymore. And honestly, props to them sometimes because if you don't go to school, there's other career paths. It's not like it's the end of the world. You're not going to college. People make it seem like if you have to go to college to get a good job and get a good career. But like there's like trade school and stuff. There's like decent like manager positions where you can work your way up like a company ladder or something.
Mhm.
And it's like but I mean, I don't know. I love college. Like, I'm not trying to, you know, put a pile of. I'm not trying to put it down or anything, but I do think there are like ways outside of college to like do cool stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What else should we talk about? What do you guys think? Anything else? More about Circle K. Anything particular we should be talking about?
I don't know. I feel like we covered everything Circle K wise. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
there's gotta be more to talk about. You guys are like interested. You guys got stuff going on, right?
Yeah, I feel like for our club, I feel like a lot of people get confused, like because we have a dues system, so you pay your dues to get into Circle K International.
Oh.
You can like come to the meetings and be a part of what we're doing here, but it's like to be involved in more of the international part, they want you to pay dues, and then...
How much does it do?
Well, for the whole dues kind of price, it's $34, but we cover 24 of that, so we ask members to pay $10.
That's
Yeah,
not that much.
we ask members just to pay $10.
Yeah.
So it's not that much that we're asking of them, but it is a big commitment because then it kind of enters you into the opportunity of traveling around the state and being at a lot more of those events that happen around the state.
Okay, so Circle K International has a lot of different events from what the local Circle K is doing, right?
Yes.
So can you talk about any of the international or like statewide events that are happening?
Yeah. So we just had DCon, obviously, and then ICON is coming up soon, and that's kind of the main two events that like the state tries to focus on.
What is ICON?
ICON is International Convention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So they do that every year in the summer in either like Denver or they'll go out to like Minneapolis. It's like out west somewhere.
Yeah,
but they do those two things every year, and that's kind of the things that they try and focus on. But we just had Winter Leadership Conference back in January, and that is basically kind of like I mentioned earlier, one of the conferences that we get together. Sometimes we'll do a service project, and we do a lot of workshopping with other clubs and a lot of other members from other clubs.
Yeah, gotcha.
And we get to know them, and then we get to see like what's working, and they do a lot of workshops on like just personal growth.
Yeah.
And
personal growth, really.
Yeah.
So
growth as a leader. So it just it
so,
helps.
That's
but
cool. So Circle K is trying to inspire leadership and like
yes.
you guys. That's the main point of Circle K. It seems
yes.
like, well, also to provide nonprofit stuff, but like leadership is one of the main foundational like cores of Circle K, right? Yeah.
Cool. Our tenets are leadership, fellowship, and service.
Leadership, fellowship, and service. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's like a
not
good,
in that order, but
in any order.
I can never. There's a certain order for it, but like I can't remember.
It doesn't matter as long as you know that it's like it's that like kind of tree of like what you're doing here. So, that's cool. That's cool that you guys are like doing that. And I think it's really cool that Atlantic Cape has something like that. Because I like look at Circle K. When I was in Atlantic Cape for my first like 2 semesters, like I didn't join any clubs, so I was like looking at Circle K. I was being like, yo, like what is this exactly? And like I don't know. I thought it was cool, but like I never like devoted myself to joining it. And I thought like, oh, this is cool that Atlantic Cape has like a nonprofit like sector that you can maybe like connect with, just do something good for people, like not even for your own benefit, but just for like being a good person, I guess, right? Is that like kind of what you guys do? You think is it like partially for your own benefit, but also partially for like just doing something good around?
Yeah, I would say that.
It's kind of a weird question, I know. But.
Yeah,
I guess you could put it like when you give back to your community, the community gives back to you.
Yeah,
you feel like a sense of validation,
like
when you're giving back, I guess.
Yeah. I feel that too. Yeah, that's cool.
And I feel like another. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
I don't have anything interesting.
I feel like because other colleges that don't have a Circle K, most of the time have a service club or a volunteering club. And we're very different from that because we get involved in more of an international based kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So, and I know that like the volunteering and service clubs at colleges, they do a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
But here we do everything.
Yeah,
so
gotcha.
Circle K does everything.
Cool,
so.
man. All right, awesome. Well, you know what? We're gonna wrap this up. It's been a really good conversation with you guys. I'm glad we got to talk about like what Circle K does. How can people join? That's the biggest thing, is to attract new people to your club. So how can people join if they want to?
So Circle K meets every Tuesday in A124 and over Zoom. We meet over in the A building. And we don't have a meeting this week, but we'll have a meeting next week. We're doing our blessing bag party tomorrow, and we meet from 12:30 to about 1:50, 2 o'clock.
Gotcha.
Time varies every week, but
So A124, if anyone wants to go in person and join the club, you said what, Tuesday? I'm sorry, I didn't.
every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday from 12:30 to like 2 o'clock. Maybe,
Yeah, about,
almost.
yeah.
So okay, so that's in person. How about online? If people want to like contact you guys, how can they do that?
Yeah, so if you go and you join our campus groups, you'll automatically be put in the email chain, and I send out the agenda and Zoom information all throughout there.
Yeah. Okay.
So once you join campus groups, you'll automatically be kind
Campus
of
groups.
swirled into
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So,
okay, gotcha.
So it'll go right out to you every week.
Gotcha. And then even through Instagram, you guys are on Instagram, right?
Yes.
That's how I contact
Yeah.
you guys to get on the show, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to like join Circle K, like you can like go through Instagram, or campus groups is really the main way that you can like join these clubs, because we're all. If you're looking to join a club, go to campus groups first off, because that's where all the different clubs and events and stuff are. So like go there. But maybe if you're more like lazy, just like text them on Instagram, be like, yo, like how can I join? And they'll help you out. You know?
Yeah, I run the Instagram.
Yeah, he
so
runs
like,
it, dude.
I always check
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Just
Yeah.
shoot a DM.
All right, cool. All right, well, you know what? It was nice talking with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to discuss what Circle K got, because I didn't even know what Circle K did before like coming in. So
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to have like a little bit of conversation about like what you guys do and like the international side of it too, because I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was local for some reason.
Yeah, it's a very, very complex organization,
Yeah,
but it's once you get to know more about it, it's nice.
Cool. All right. Well, you know what? Thank you guys. Do a fist bump each of you. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
And thank you everyone for watching the 7th episode of the SGA podcast. We'll see you guys all in the next episode. So thank you and bye-bye.
Bye.